clip, we're going to discuss how you can earn income using just your cell phone. So today, earning online income is essential to achieve financial security, independence, and then freedom. But how can you earn daily income easily through just your cell phone and withdraw it and use it anytime you want, day or night? So thousands of years ago, people used the barter system to exchange their goods. Then, money was first invented, first through coins, then through paper, then currency. Now later, banks were created to store people's money. But then the government had control over people's assets and could print as much money as they wanted. That's what created those country debts. These systems were called centralized systems, where governments and banks had direct control over printing and managing all the money in the world. So this control extended to freeze accounts or limit access to individual funds. However, in the past decade, the concept of a decentralized world emerged. What does that mean? In a decentralized system, no organization, company, or government has control over people's assets. So every individual becomes the owner and manager of their own wealth, leading to the invention of digital money. Now you might be asking yourself, what is digital money? It is referred to as digital currency, a global financial unit that is accessible anywhere in the world and has a defined value. So what sets it apart is its decentralized nature, meaning the central authority that we just talked about, the government or the organization, has access to people's data or funds. This innovation quickly gained popularity and spread worldwide. Essentially, the more transactions a user of financial unit has, the more valuable it becomes. So what do I mean? For example, why is the US dollar more valuable than the Canadian dollar? Because there's more countries using the US dollar. The first digital currency in the world was Bitcoin. I'm sure you've heard about that, created in 2008. Over time, as the number of users and transactions grew, its value increased. And today, the value of one Bitcoin exceeds 80,000 USD, which is roughly around 112,000 Canadian dollars. And today, that's gone even higher. Just 15 years ago, one Bitcoin was worth less than 1 cent. This shows how rapidly people have embraced the decentralized world in the last decade. After Bitcoin, hundreds of other digital currencies emerged, each serving different purposes, some for gaming, some for lending, others for staking exchanges, or the metaverse. All these digital currencies share one common goal: increasing users and transactions to become more decentralized, larger, stronger, and more valuable. So now in the world of digital currency, all information is stored on nodes or wallets of users. There's no central server anymore. Therefore, as the number of users increase, the value of digital currency grows. And this technology is called blockchain. Now, what does blockchain mean? So block refers to a block of information, and chain refers to a chain connecting these blocks. So these blocks of data are encrypted and connected in a chain-like structure, making blockchain impenetrable and 100% secure. To make digital currencies more appealing and accessible, especially for the general public, smart contracts were introduced. Now you might be asking yourself, what is a smart contract? They allow innovative projects to be executed on a digital currency like we just talked about, attracting more people to the world of digital currencies. As a result, the number of transactions grows rapidly. Smart contracts, like the digital currencies, are also decentralized. So today, there are hundreds of thousands of smart contracts, or the decentralized projects worldwide, enabling people to transact and earn income through these projects. Now, what is one of these projects? Its name is Smart Binance Pro, which helps you earn US dollars income on the Binance blockchain. What is Binance? Binance is the third largest digital currency in the world and the largest digital exchange globally. So today, the Binance coin, which is BNB, is valued at over $600, and this Binance blockchain has a market value exceeding $90 billion. So this has made Binance blockchain a preferred choice of the smart contracts. Now let's dive into what is Smart Binance Pro. In the Smart Binance Pro contract, you can join a customer club and enjoy all its benefits from day one. All it takes is a one-time payment of $100 USD. The currency used here is called Tether BNB, referred to as BEP20. What is Tether? Tether is the fourth largest digital currency globally and also operates on the Binance network, which is BEP20 again. This process happens every hour, continuously, forever. There's no human operator, there's no CEO, and there's no admin. The system works in such a way that as long as new registration happens on your left and your right branches, you earn commission. you receive US dollar rewards for all registrations in your left and right branches. And this process continues forever. It never ends, it just keeps going. It's like a working machine. Whenever a registration happens in one of your branches, it is permanently recorded. If a new purchase is made in that branch, you immediately receive a commission for it. None of your points will ever expire or reset to 0. Given that new users join this project daily, a maximum income cap is in place to ensure everyone receives their rewards. So each individual can receive up to 5 commissions per hour, which amounts to 120 per day. So each one of these rewards has an average value of roughly around $20. However, by paying $200, a user can increase their income cap to 240 rewards per day. So this means 240 rewards times $20 equals $5,000 per day, which is 7,000 Canadian. Monthly, this totals approximately 210,000 Canadian dollars. The formula for calculating this reward works like this. The total contract balance is divided among all reward recipients, determining the value of each reward, which is then distributed. So the contract resets to 0 as we discussed before, and a new cycle begins in the next hour. Since registration can happen at various locations each hour, the value of rewards varies hourly. So I said approximately $20. So sometimes it's $15, sometimes it's $20, and sometimes it's $30. So on average, we say it's around $20 rewards as the benchmark. The key point is that the contract resets every hour, distributing all funds to all the users. So for each user who haven't yet introduced anyone to this system, there's an additional reward called a Smart Gift. These users can earn up to $5 daily without inviting anyone through the Smart Gift section. So due to the high volume transaction in this contract, users who surpass a balance of 100 rewards contribute 10% of their income to support the project's exclusive token called Smart Binance Token, or SBT. So this token, which will eventually become an independent digital currency, receives injections of money 24 times a day from the network's income. All users who register on day 1 receive 300 SBT tokens. When the token's backup money reaches $1 million, those 10% of qualified individuals who reach balance of 100 rewards, the Smart Bank project will launch, allowing users to buy and sell SBT tokens. So even after the launch of the Smart Bank, the continuous addition of money to the token will persist forever, causing its value to increase daily. It is estimated that within 3 to 5 years, the value of each one of these SBT tokens could exceed $100. So following the launch of the Smart Bank, the Smart Pay project will be introduced, which is a decentralized payment gateway. Currently, there are 6 major payment gateways globally, all of which belong to centralized companies where the revenue benefits the companies themselves. Remember, that's centralized. However, Smart Pay will be the first and largest decentralized digital payment gateway with all the revenue benefiting the members of the Smart Binance Pro customer.